New Century Health Clinic System Analysis by
Ryan Devlin.
Ryan Dooley.
and Catherine Wood.
What we will cover today is the executive summary, alternative number 1, alternative number 2, the weighted evaluation model, user interface design, and the implementation plan.
In the request, the main problem our team found was the amount of paperwork was getting too hard to manage by hand. The current non-technical system was an ineffective way of handling the insurance policies, collecting money, and managing appointments. New Century was going to hire more employees solely to handle the paperwork, but that will be unnecessary with the new information system. Some things we found in the preliminary investigation was that paperwork manually recorded had to be transferred to different departments, which caused disorganization and lost files. The current system is too slow because it takes longer for files to be transferred to different departments. Scheduling appointments are backed up because you can only see one day ahead. Recording patient files are timely because appointments are being recorded in numerous appointment books manually. There are 8 different appointment books, one for each of the doctors and therapists. Accounting assistant prepares a provider report for the weekly associates, and the MTD and YTD balances are sent to the head of the households. Insurance processing also creates the claim status summary, which shows each insurance company all services for which claims have been submitted but not paid for yet. This is supposed to be completed monthly by insurance processing, but only can be complete one every other month since it is such a huge workload.
To determine which system to implement, we had to go through many tests to determine which alternative was better. Alternative number 1 is implementing a software called Practice Maker. The return on investment was 51%, and the payback analysis had us getting our money back around past 4 years. Alternative number 2, which was Client Service Manager Clinical Trials version 4.0, gave us a return on investment of 55%, and our payback analysis was around 3.8 years. And as we did the weighted evaluation model determined by price, completion date, design, and references, Alternative 2 gave us 740 total points, while Alternative 1 only gave us 590. So between the weighted evaluation model, return on investment, and payback analysis, Alternative 2 seems like the better option. This is the user interface design, an example of what the patient will see to enter their information into the system, so it can be readily available at any moment through the new implemented system.
For New Century Health Clinic, we're going to use the changeover approach. A system changeover is the process of putting a new information system online and retiring the old system. In this scenario, the changeover is going to be rather quick because there's no electronic system in place yet. Because of that, we're going to use the direct cutover method, which involves instantaneous change from the old system to the new system. It is the quickest and the least expensive, however, it is the riskiest because of problems with the new systems that could occur. The new system will definitely encounter some problems since the clinic hasn't used an online system before. However, there is an easy transition back because you can fall back on paper system.
Workload.
System maintenance and security features of the system. Each user will be required to create a username and password to record who is doing what and make sure that employees only can access information that is required for their position. The system will require that each user change their password every 3 months to maintain the security of the system. There will also be an activity timer that logs users out if they sit idle for more than 5 minutes. This will reduce the probability that information is hacked, altered, or taken. There will be frequent updates to improve the turnaround time of the system when processing operations such as customer billing or checking appointment availability. There will be error checking with appointment scheduling. Appointments can be made in increments of 30 minutes. If an appointment is overlapping with another client's appointment, an error message will be presented. Network traffic will be encrypted to reduce the probability that information can be altered. Several firewalls will be set up within the network to enhance network security. Software logs will record dates, times, and other specific information about actions within the system.